Are there giants in pyramids on Mars? Well, let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I'll talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, so Joe Rogan got a hold of these pictures, and I've shared these pictures before, these old NASA photographs that seem to show, yeah, structure on Mars, this big square structure on Mars. Look at that. This is an enhancement where you can more clearly see the structure. Joe says, this is effing wild. Elon Musk says we should send astronauts to Mars to investigate. Well, hell yeah, Elon, send some astronauts to Mars. We need to get on this. Here's the official NASA image. It's this long image, this long strip. But at the top of this image, not far from what looks like the face on Mars or something similar, you can see this square structure. Could this be the base of a pyramid or some other artificial structure on Mars built by intelligent life? It's crazy, guys. Bruce Fenton says a different image provides a distinct perspective. The rectangular feature is less impressive as seen here, though retaining some of its interesting geometry, similar to how reimagining of the face of Mars left it much less compelling. Let's see what he's talking about here. That's the rectangle. Okay, all right, way down there. I mean, it still looks pretty compelling to me. But yeah, maybe slightly less straight lines in this photograph. I can see what he's talking about. Maybe less compelling. Yeah, I can see what he's talking about. But let's see, there is more to talk about. Yeah, there's this weird thing here, which is from this NASA image here, which is a very good definition. And we're talking about this thing right here. Unfortunately, the site won't let me zoom in any closer than that. But this is the enhancement of this thing. Is that just, our eyes trying to make a pattern out of something that, is just a, natural feature? It looks very, very interesting. But the story doesn't end there because Joseph McGonigal was tasked in 1984 by, I believe, the CIA to remote view Mars. And he was seeing, pyramids and giants, tall, thin beings.
I got a great view of a pyramid form, sitting in a large depression. It's yellowish, ochre colored. I get clouds, a severe storm, major geological trauma. Then I was asked to visit the site before the trauma. They said, go back before the trauma. They said all the dirt had disappeared. There were now smooth walls. Everything was flat, megalithic. I said something about, gee, is this a new pyramid? Did they discover a new pyramid? Because it's really large. Shadow of people, fragments, memory of people. They said, go back to when they were there. Large people, thin and tall, wearing strange clothes, skin tight, very tight, almost can't see them. This is the actual target based on the coordinates. That's the face everybody's always referring to on Mars. This is actually the depressed area. This is the pyramid. It's actually a double-layered pyramid.
Yeah, I'll link to the full video and you can watch the full thing at your leisure. But yeah, Joseph McGonigal was remote viewing Mars. And at first he saw ruins of a civilization, and he was asked to go back in time to remote view what the civilization actually looked like when there were beings living there. And I think he went back like 1,000,000 years or something, and he saw these beings, these tall, thin beings wearing these exotic clothes. And there's megalithic construction in pyramids. Fascinating stuff. John Greenwald used AI to see what this might look like. These tall, thin beings and pyramids and large megalithic structures. Did it look something like this? Did ancient Mars look something like this? And where did those beings go? Their civilization was in peril, maybe natural disaster, the atmosphere being eroded, whatever caused the downfall of their civilization. They seem to have seen coming. So did they go somewhere? Were they an advanced, spacefaring group of people or beings? Could they have come to Earth? Could they be responsible for our pyramids and our megalithic construction? If so, why did it take so long to materialize? Our megalithic, structures are only a few thousand years old. Some of them are pretty damn old, but they're not a million years old. Could the million-year-old structures have simply eroded and, fallen prey to time? Or, did it take a while for them to get here? Is there a connection between these ancient Martians and the ancient peoples of Earth and the megalithic construction and so on? Atlantis and all that kind of stuff. Is there a connection there? Did they gift their civilization and their knowledge to certain humans? Is that something that could have happened? Well, it could have happened. It's possible. There do seem to be things on Mars. Multiple people have spoken to evidence of structures on Mars, the face on Mars, other structures on Mars, and potentially signs of life, beings that created those structures. In fact, there have been some remote viewings that suggest there are still living beings on Mars. What is the truth of all of that? If Elon Musk was able to send some astronauts to Mars and they found something, would they tell us? That's the trouble, right? They've been hiding this from us for so long, we can't trust anybody to tell us the truth on this. There seems like there's some stuff on the moon, but we're not getting that through official channels. We're getting that through leakers and whistleblowers and remote viewers. So, yeah, can we trust the powers that be that tell us the truth on this? Would Elon Musk, as somewhat of an outsider, not as much as he could be, but somewhat of an outsider, could he be trusted more than anyone else? Well, I'll believe that when he tells us, what's going on with the moon. But he's such a publicly a skeptic of all the alien stuff. I don't know if he's even going to look into that kind of thing. But he is tweeting about it. He is talking about the ruins on Mars. Of course, he's using that as a way of saying we need to get to Mars, which of course is his agenda. That's his mission, is he wants to get to Mars. And hey, I support that. I think we do need to go to Mars. I think there's definitely some mysteries on Mars that need to be solved. And maybe they're even important mysteries that have some link to Earth and the ancient peoples of Earth. Maybe. If they did come to Earth, these tall, thin beings, where did they go? Are they now living underground in vast cities? Are they responsible for some of the UFO activity? Did they die out? Did they somehow hybridize with Earth beings? And, maybe now they're us, right? Something like that. What do you guys think about it all? Obviously, I think we need more evidence. Our evidence is scanty at best. But it is there, and it is very suggestive. But yeah, we need a lot more than we have. And, most of all, we need the powers that be to be transparent with us about what they know. Why did the CIA ask Joseph McGonigal to remote view Mars? What were they looking for? Did they find it in his remote viewings? Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. Thumbs up, smash, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Become a channel member, buy a t-shirt, and there's plenty of other videos on the channel. See you next time, guys. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.